My dad was the first cool guy I've ever met. He was the first. Everyone knew him. Everyone knew my dad. Everyone. People just loved being around my pops, and I used to wonder like this. Like I knew my mom loved me. Like my mom, like, oh, I love you. I was like, oh, thanks, mom. But dad, you love me? He's like, yeah, you cool. He was always like, does my dad love me? There's always that question, does he? I still don't know. But I don't know. I don't. My dad got locked up for 16 years. Came out. He became a magician and a mime. He disappeared a lot and didn't talk to us. So Dad! Yeah, my dad. He used to tell these stories, and people love the stories. And I used to be like, I want to tell a story, but I don't have any life experience. So I would tell him like stories about the X-Men. Like, yeah, there's a guy named Wolverine. He had these claws, and he would kill people. He was like, oh. And he would always top me with his stories. Like, oh, Wolverine, huh? All right. I got a story. You see the scar on my face? Yeah, that's it. You see that scar right there? Yeah. Somebody tried to stab me on the yard. Just put a scar on my face. So what I did was I went to the kitchen, got a can of beans. I put it in a burlap sack, and I waited in the bathroom until he went to use it. As soon as I saw him, poof, I hit him. I knocked him unconscious. He never did that again. Wolverine never do something like that. No. Professor X wouldn't allow that, I don't think. He would always have these jail stories and just try to implement. He'd been in jail too long. He's kept putting jail life into our lives. But one time I was making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I was putting jelly on it. He was like, oh, is that strawberry jelly? Better watch out for that. That stuff is expensive. It's $3.99. What are you talking about? Nah, man, in jail. We're not in jail. But if you want to get somebody killed, strawberry jelly. Yeah. Sometimes, cigarettes with strawberry jelly, they get the job done. Because it's hard to find in jail. Cool, Dad, I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna go to 5th grade now. What? Was it? One time I got my bike stolen, and I don't know, this guy, I thought it was a kid, but I thought it was a kid with a lot of keys, but it was an adult. And he took my bike, and then he shoved me, and I hit this parked car or whatever, and I'm like trying to fight this dude, 'cause I'm thinking he's a kid, but he's not. And I'm like, this dude is fucking strong. He must be an X-Men. Like, I'm just, he's like, I'm like, ow. So I went home and I told my dad, I was morally impressed at the strength rather than my bike getting stolen. I was like, hey, Dad, this dude stole my bike. And he was like strong. And he was like, wait a minute, somebody stole your bike? You let somebody punk you? I didn't let him. I fought the guy who he got your bike though. Did you have the beans on you? Beans? No, I didn't have a can of beans on me. We get the beans out of the cabinet and you won't get punked. I'm like, oh my goodness, Dad. So the next day I went to school. Can of beans. Yeah, had the can. I see the guy, I had it in my backpack. I'm like, all right, I'm about to beam this dude in the face. Let me just get close enough. And I'm getting closer, and then this guy shows up and just knocks the guy out for me. Just clear out. And he's like, hey, there you go, little man. I'm like, what the? Oh, you want to hit me too? I got beans. He said, there you go, little man. I'm like, oh, thanks. He said, thank you, Pops. I'm like, what? You talking? He had a bag of 2 strawberry jelly jars. I was like, and I just happened to catch eye contact with my dad in the distance. He's just standing there. He's just like, some beans.